Patrick Vieira has ruled out succeeding Arsene Wenger as Arsenal manager, though the Gunners legend admitted that the job would interest him someday. Wenger remains under pressure to step down this summer despite having a year remaining on his contract, though wins over Milan and Watford in recent days have calmed the situation. Vieira, who played for Arsenal between 1996 and 2005, has prior coaching experience with Major League Soccer side New York City but didn't want to discuss replacing Wenger. "Let's say that someday it might interest me. But one day," Vieira told French newspaper L'Equipe. "I cannot say anything more because there is nothing to say about it and I do not want to offend Arsene, whom I adore and for whom I have a lot of respect. Because I know that he suffers a lot from the current results, even more than hearing what his former players say." Arsenal find themselves 6th in the Premier League table, some 12 points shy of the Champions League places. Their 3-0 loss to Manchester City in last month's Carabao Cup final underlined how far they have declined in recent years under Wenger. Premier League and less stated Thursday Milan, H. Europa League last 16 April 1 Stoke City, H. April 9 Southampton, H. April 15 Newcastle United, April 23 West Ham, H. April 29 Manchester United, A. But after 4 straight losses, Arsenal have returned to winning ways, defeating Milan 2-0 in the San Siro in the first leg of their last 16 Europa League tie, and Watford 3-0 in the Premier League. Wenger, 68, signed a 2-year contract extension at the end of last season to take his tenure in charge well into a third decade. But poor form this season has led to mounting pressure for Wenger to step down. "I think if it's the end of the story, he'll be the first to recognize it," Vieira added. "And I would like to add that in relation to everything he has done for the club, in relation to what he has built and what he has won, he is legitimate enough to decide for himself when he will retire. He has the right to make this decision himself. If there really is someone who loves this club and wants this club to succeed, it's Arsene." Vieira added, "I find the criticism that fall on Arsene on a personal level are difficult to accept. It may have been becoming a coach myself that makes me feel differently. I remember very well every time he refused the biggest clubs to stay at Arsenal. I know what I am talking about, because the same clubs contacted me and told me, when I met them, that their number one goal was to bring in Arsene. He said no to everyone to stay and today people forget about it." Arsenal return to action on Thursday night when they play Milan in the return leg of their Europa League tie.